I swear, the Eliminators have the best theme to me.
Following Tornado Tag Team Contest is a table
Why does he
match
have an apple?
on the way to the ring, and the Eliminators.
Oh, I skipped it. They ain't gonna catch that 1 second of it. I skipped it. I skipped the mess out of it. Why does he have an apple though? I guess this is the best, like, closest. That man Perry Saturn carried an apple to the ring. I'm not gonna forget that.
And their opponents, the Rock and Roll Express.
Wow! Listen to that reaction.
Yeah, we're gonna skip just in case. Also, these loads like splash screens. Oh, absolutely. That's why nobody likes him. On top of the fact that he's racist.
To win, both members of the team have to be put through the tables. Look at the force behind that.
Yes, sir. So I've got Perry Saturn. We've got Saturn and Cronus versus the Rock and Roll Express. This is kind of a dream match of sorts,
That'll rattle your organs.
depending on what your dreams are. It kind of fits my dreams. Oh my gosh, what were you doing, Perry? Yo, come on, bro.
Reversal there.
Yep, electric chair.
It won't take
Get him
long
up out of
for the
here.
aggression to escalate quickly in this one. What a body shot.
I wouldn't even say he only knew 4 moves, because I think that's a fallacy, and I don't want to be that guy, but it's just not true. He only did 4 moves because he only had to do 4. If you watch some of his stuff in New Japan, and I hate to be that guy, but I have to just be truthful about it. He can wrestle. He didn't have to, but he was definitely more an entertainer. He was trained by Hiro Matsuda, which means he was taught how to wrestle.
Again, no count out.
But what he found out worked for him was not wrestling. More sizzle than steak. He can, well, he could rather, he just didn't. Because even I remember getting in this argument with my dad. He's like, well, show me one, 5+ minute Hogan match. Okay.
Crossbody.
And I couldn't pull one up at the time because I'd never seen him wrestle in Japan.
What a reversal.
And then I did, and I was like, okay, that's what it is.
Connected.
Save my partner real
Big
quick.
Irish whip right into that security wall. WrestleMania is seen in 68
Miss Boss, welcome to the stream. How are you?
languages.
My Sunday is wonderful and even better now that you're here. How about yours? All right, I gotta take this question. The question is, what could they really do but stick to entertainment? If you want indie greatness, go watch indie stuff. Yes, and I agree with that to a degree, right? I think back. He said not Hogan and NJPW. He was eating an NJPW though. That's the thing. I think back in the day, before WCW closed, right, and you had the territories, you could go. If I want cartoonish wrestling, I'll go to the WWE, right? Cartoonish, like, hokey, like superhero esque wrestling, I go to the WWE. Okay. My family was a WCW family because even as it got goofier, right, WCW still kind of represented the old fashioned, it was wrestling. And even if you knew it was all predetermined, right, you would say, well, WWE's fake. I hate using that word, but I'm just saying what people would say. WWE's fake and WCW is real, which neither was really the case. But that was the mentality you got because of the way the wrestlers. I hope that's not an elimination. Okay, it's not. Because of the way the wrestlers carried themselves. So I think you can still present a product of wrestling to where the wrestling is taken serious, the people are taken serious, and that is entertaining in itself. I think uh, I think WWE has just gone so far into the entertainment to where everything is like, all these slogans, these catchphrases, and it makes it very difficult for some people to get into it because they're like, oh my gosh, that's silly. Why would I watch that? I'm trying to save you, Cronus. Do not go through that table. Thank you. We're going to put bro through the table though real quick for the one time. See ya. Oh, dang it. He's not hurt enough. But Miss Boss, long time no see. How are you? If you're still hanging out in here.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
Get him, Kronus.
Eliminator reacting on instinct there.
No. Oh, wrong guy. No. No. I'm doing like the Caesar. No.
Be careful with that thing.
Yeah, long time no see. I'm so glad that you're back to streaming, though. I still need to catch one. It looks like you prefer night, so I'll be looking out. You're just waking up? Holy cow. What time zone are you in? It's 6 p.m. where I'm at. If you're in a different time zone, it's not as egregious. Pacific. Okay, okay, okay. I could live with that. You went to sleep at 6 a.m.? Jeez. Oh, man. My back. Oh, brain buster. 6 a.m. So were you up live streaming? Or were you just like up? Like, are you a night owl, I'm guessing? Good drop kick on the stairs. That was nice.
How much more extreme will this match become?
Ow. Just up playing the game. No, I understand. I do the same thing. Just in a different time zone. Well, I have done the same thing. Last night I was up to like 3 hours. Oh, and drink. Ah, that was the key information you left out. That was the key information.
Eliminator reversed it. Oh my gosh, what a huge miscalculation.
Ooh, that's an interesting comparison right there.
His body has, oh my gosh.
He compared it to an anime. That's interesting.
I'm wondering if he has something in his eye.
I think if you go by WWE, yes, that's exactly what it is. Before, wrestling was not like that at all.
I can't believe it.
But yes, now that you say that, like WWE wise, yes, and I think that's why you see a lot of crossover. People that like anime like WWE as well, because they relate it that way. That's a good observation. See ya. See, this game cooks, bro. This is like one of the best in the series. Miss Boss, what were you sipping on? We gotta know for the audience. What's your drink of choice? Now, of course, I could absolutely make the wrestling moves more serious and talent fire on all cylinders. That'd probably harm more talent than help them. Yeah, and like I think people tequila for sure. Okay, nice. And ultras. You're brave. Mixing.
And I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt.
Brave by mixing. I am, when I rarely do drink, I enjoy bourbon and whiskey. That's about it. And if I like absolutely have to have a beer, it's Heineken. This match has been so chaotic.
That weapon is about as legal as a headlock. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Yeah, whiskey's really good. It's my jam. Ah, Kronus, help, bro. Thank you. Goat. Saved me. Ah, finish that, bro. Oh, okay, yeah. Throw your partner on there real quick. Appreciate it. No, I'm gonna get smoked. Okay, it didn't break. I'm not hurt enough yet. So I think that's an interesting premise on this game, is that you have to be injured for the table to break. I think you can go back to improve wrestling, kind of on topic. I think you can go back to simplifying moves. And, you know, a lot of people like get irritated. They're like, oh, was this the 40s? You know, he lost to this. And I think less can be more. I think the more crazy stuff that you introduce, the more you have to kind of amp it up. Which is why ECW found that out the hard way. Like, everything was nuts. So now, how are you going to outdo that? And it comes to a point where you just can't outdo it. Get him out of here. That's one. I'm going to lay down for a little bit. Sell it. I hope that didn't eliminate me too, though. You said whiskey is good as well. So I like Blade and Bow. If you were to drink a whiskey, Miss Boss, what is your go-to? Still stares across his back. Pause.
This is what WrestleMania is all about, ladies and gentlemen. The passion, leaving your body and heart and soul.
Forgot how you switch between. Woo! That table exploded. Oh my goodness, man. He ran through him.
Here are your winners, and
That was fun.
Eliminator.
I haven't played this game in literal years, like probably a decade plus. That was a lot of fun. Total elimination. Rest in peace to Kronus. That's crazy.